Hello, this is Shade Catch'em, and welcome back to ZeroEscape, Zero Time Dilemma. When we last left off, we basically went through, I believe, the Monty Hall problem, we went through the pod room, we went through 2 decontaminations, and then we went through with an alien transporter. Or at least figured out how to activate one, to my annoyance. In this part, we're going to be taking care of the final 3 escape rooms of the game. But this will not be the last part of the Let's Play. That'll be next part, because there's a fair bit to cover after that. So, normally I would go, let's start with C Team, right? Well, under normal circumstances, yeah. But we kind of left off on a cliffhanger with D Team, namely the transporter. We decided not to use it and kind of stranded ourselves in the facility with the hope that Akane might come back. Probably not, unfortunately. But let's actually use it this time. Brief pause. Okay. Wanted to make sure I was recording. Alright. Go with Sigma's suggestion and let's transport ourselves to another history.
Okay, let's go.
Let's hope it's a history where Phi is at.
Let's hurry.
Here's the thing though, Sigma. There may be one part of this process you're not considering. Well, that was loud. Now here's the thing. We have 2 different places we need to be at. One of these is fairly obvious. The timeline we were transported to. As for this, we'll come back to this in a minute. But for now, let's see what D Team is up to. Door of Truth. Welcome to Earth, with open bar.
Did it really work?
Well, we got into the input pods, and we came out of...
The export pods.
Diana, look at your watch.
1805.
Well, we climbed into the pods around 1:30 in the morning on New Year's.
So, we went back in time?
Okay, I have to poke a hole in here. How the hell is the watch keeping track of the time, like, it currently is? Shouldn't it still be set to the time from the timeline we came from? How does How does that work? Does it automatically adapt to the time? And what time is it set to? Is it Eastern Standard Time? Universal Time? Like, what are we talking here?
But, it could be possible that it's 1805 on January 1st, though.
Good point. But it also means it could be 2 or 3 days off. Or even 3 or 4 years. There's no way to know the exact date or time.
Pardon me? Did you not look at the thing when you pressed the button?
Even what we see on this watch could be fake. We have no idea.
Sigma, can I ask you something? You were the one who prepared everything on the input console, right?
Yes.
Where exactly did you set it to?
What do you mean, where?
Well,
The transfer point for the transporter.
okay, smartass. When did you set it to?
I don't know.
The hell?
What?
It's not my fault. We didn't have time.
We had all the time in the world. There was nothing happening. There was literally nothing happening. You were quite literally just waiting for Diana to make her choice. We had all the time for you to figure that thing out.
I couldn't read any of the text on the display, so I pushed a random button.
A random?
It doesn't matter. It's still highly likely we came out in an alternate history.
Sigma, how the hell is it that even at 67, was it, you're still making some of the dumbest decisions of any protagonist? I can't read this. Boop. This'll probably be fine. This is alien technology, dude! You don't just push a button and hope for the best!
And if that's true...
If I could be here.
Even worse, it's alien technology that messes with space-time!
Bye! Bye!
Bye!
It doesn't look like she's here.
Oh, the healing room.
This is...
Oh. Hi. Yeah. We're, unfortunately, in this timeline. The timeline where D-Team was executed.
Wait! Sigma!
So much for that random button working out, huh, Sigma?
Fi! Fi! Tell me you're safe. Where are you? Answer me!
Sigma? I'm not really sure, but... maybe the history we're in...
What was that? It won't open. Anyway, let's find a way out of here. We'll talk later.
Alright. Seek a way out. Welcome to the locker room. Appropriately named. So, yes, this is why I didn't immediately click on the transporter, because of the two things it leads to. One of them being an escape room. But yes, welcome to D-Team's potential final escape room. I say potential because you can do them in almost any order. It's locked, of course. Let's search the room. Maybe we can find a way out of here. The water doesn't look quite right. I wouldn't even go so far as to think it could be dangerous. Don't step inside. The water makes me uneasy. Let's try not to touch it. How can we drain it? God, of course I have hiccups now. Ah, isn't that a drain there? Looks like it, but there's a lid on it. If we can remove the lid, then we can get rid of the dirty water. We need to get that lid off. It's too dark over there to see anything. We should turn the light on if we want to search here. Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those rooms where even if it's only slightly dark, it's apparently somehow too dark to see a single damn thing. Let's take a little break. Let me just slowly sit. Oh god, I sound like an old man. I don't have time to rest right now. To be fair, Sigma, you are 67. But you're in a 22-year-old body. Actually, shouldn't you, like, feel at peace right now? Like, your body should feel amazing. Spin? The word spin is written next to this exhaust fan. Does that mean we should spin this? But I don't see a power switch, and we can't reach the blades with our fingers. I guess we'll have to find a different way. I think we need to get a strong wind going to turn the blades like a propeller. Wind. We could blow it like the big bad wolf. This light is on. Well, how informative. Thank you. No water's coming out of this faucet. The sink's empty. Oh, something's inside the drain. Seems so, but it's too far down for us to reach. Something at the bottom of the drain, but we can't reach it. The sink has water in it. Looks like it's plugged. Maybe we should unplug it. Huh. Now the sink on the left is making noise. Let's take a look. All the water's been drained because we unplugged the drain. And the other sink made a noise. Let's go check it out. I can see something at the bottom of the drain. We can't reach it yet. Maybe if we put more water in the other sink, it'll come up. If these sinks are connected, then it's worth a shot at least. I'm getting flashbacks to the confinement room from 999. This outlet has 3 holes. It's a 3-hole outlet. It's a hairdryer. I bet we can use it for something. We can dry ourselves off with this. I'm a little afraid of getting shocked. We have so much water surrounding us. It's a normal hairdryer with a 2-prong plug. Yep, you can't use it here. Huh? This hairdryer only plugs into a 2-hole outlet. It won't fit here. Yep, well, unfortunately. Wow, I thought you were going to say something because I had that on me. Let's open the locker. What is this? Looks like a music box, just with a large disc. Why is there a music box inside a locker? Why, indeed. There's a drawer here, but it's locked. I wonder what's inside. Is there any way we can open it? It says runs on water here. A music box that runs on water. Where do we put the water? There's a hole for a pipe at the bottom. That's probably it. What a strange music box. I wonder what it plays. Fascinating. If only there was a cat in here. Meow, that would perfectly calm my nerves. Huh? Sigma, did you just... Ah, if you can't untail, I kind of have a litter tick. Whenever I talk about cats, alright, I guess it's okay. Oh, anyway, look, there's something else here in the locker. I wonder what that is. It's a conversion plug for outlets. We could convert 2-prong plugs to 3-prong ones. Well, that's obvious. Just put it on the hairdryer, and you can now plug it in. I've attached the conversion plug to the hairdryer. Now we can use the 3-hole outlet. Also, yes, Diana, get used to that. He's a weirdo with a very, very weird backstory. I'm not kidding when I say this locker's empty. The locker's empty. Did you need that extra bit? Let's open this locker. It's some kind of note. Note 1 for the locker room. The power supply must be restarted to unlock the door. Fair enough. There's nothing left in here. What's this device? There's a cover screwed on here. We'll have to open it to examine it. It must be here for a reason. The cover's not opening. I don't think we need a screwdriver for this. Maybe just something thin and hard. Where have we done something like that before? And in fact, these same versions of Sigma and Diana have done... Well, I say same versions, I'm sort of correct, but also not. This device, what is it for? Nothing's on the display. Could be there's no power. Display isn't showing anything. Maybe there's any power to... Oh, the cable on the left side isn't plugged in. Oh, there you go. The cable isn't connected. Let's plug it back in. Right. Oh, I think the power's on now. Okay, let's check it out. We plugged the cable into the wall, but it's still not showing anything. It doesn't look like it's broken, though. Let's keep searching around for now. Yep. We need to find a way to unscrew that first, but for now, let's plug this in, because we literally don't have anything else we can do. Yes, it fits right in. And what do we do now? Give ourselves fantastic blowouts with it? Oh, maybe spin the fan up there? Oh yes, the word spin is on the wall next to it. Let's try it out. Let's use the hairdryer and the exhaust fan. Yes, it says spin over it. It can be used to spin the blades. And look, it's turning. Violet, white, blue, red. I see something in the back there. It says violet, white, blue, red. Names of colors? Fascinating. Well, there's two lockers we haven't examined. There's one with a keypad, but there's another one here that seems to have colors on it. It's a lock with 4 buttons. Let's see if we can open it. Well, if we look through it, we can see that that is one of the options. Violet, or I guess you could perceive that as pink. White, blue, red. And there you go. That's an interesting little lock. I wonder if anyone's made something like that. Like, in real life. Yes, it's unlocked! Let's see what's inside. It's a coin. I don't think it'll be very helpful in here. Well, that might not be true. We could decide something with it. A coin toss? I guess so, if we can make a decision. I take that back. Both sides are the same image, so we can't use it for a toss. No leaving it up to luck. We'll have to make our own decisions. Just a coin. There's no heads or tails, so we can't trust Lady Luck with it. And we also got a remote control. It's a remote control. There's only one button on it. May as well. What do you do with a button except push it? Nothing's responding. There's nothing left inside here. Well, we have a coin. That's as good as a screwdriver in this case. We'll just open it with this coin. Yes, it's open. Let's check what's inside. Well, we can turn stuff on. Let's turn the left switch on. The shower side of the room lit up, but now the locker side is dark. It purposefully only lights up one side at a time? That's not annoying. Huh. I think this button restarts the device. The note we got said the door would unlock after we restart the power supply. Yeah, but this isn't responding when we push it. Yep, so we need to do something a little more. But we don't need this side open for right now. However, does this do anything now? The answer is yes. Now that the lights are on, the power is on over here, and so the drain will respond. Oh, the lid on the drain is open, and the odd water drained out. Now we can safely search around. Well, speaking of which, the drain lid can be controlled with the remote. Did Zero set this up? Most likely. It's too strange otherwise. I doubt it was originally in the shelter. So that means there must be a meaning behind it. There's something here. It's a round piece of some kind. Maybe it's a part of something? It's a round piece. The lid on the drain is open. We could just use the remote if we want to close it. I mean, we can. No point right now. It looks like a normal shower room. There's a bucket here. Is that for cleaning? Huh. I turned the knob, but nothing came out. There's a bucket. Wear it on your head to gain defense. I think we can find another use for it aside from wearing it. Sigma, how can you joke around in a time like this? Diana, are you wearing the bucket? Like, talking with a bucket on your head gives you this really loud echo. It makes me happy that you're trying to cheer me up, but could you take that off your head? Sigma, what is wrong with you, man? Buckets work better for putting things in instead of putting on. Thank you, Diana. Sigma, this is why you're not the protagonist. No water's coming out of this faucet. Okay. Huh? What's this? A water tank? Why is it here? It's clearly out of place. I suppose that's a good reason to examine it. A water tank? Why isn't it a shower room? Oh, there are water plants in here. Is Zero planning on getting some fish? And of all places, he puts it in here. Well, I mean, if the water tank accidentally busts, at least there's water you can easily put on the ground then. Ah, there's a small part inside the tank. Could be a decoration, but I'm intrigued. We can't take the cover off, so we can't reach it. Really? You can't, like, use the hairdryer to bust the thing open? Oh, there's a cover here, but it's screwed shut. Can we use the coin we got? I think this screw is too small. If only we had a screwdriver. Well, that's annoying. Something must come out here. You could get a nice fresh cup of coffee if you put a cup here. Or, you know, water plant and tropical fish soup. Okay, I know it wasn't possible, but I just wanted to imagine it. You two are real peas in a pod, aren't you? Oh, this door doesn't open. Is it locked? Only this one is different than the others. I wonder if there's a reason for it. It sort of looks like a private room for VIP only, maybe? A key. Was there a key anywhere? Technically, no. It's a pretty normal shower stall. Ah, there's something on the wall. There's a note on the wall. Note 2. Fully submerge the power supply in water to restart. And there we go. In order to restart this whole thing, we need to submerge the device over there in water. No water. Huh, nothing's coming out. Oh, hi. Water isn't coming out of either knob. Water's coming out of the faucet. Well, you know what that means. Let's put some water in the... Sigma, please take that off your head. Sigma, what is with you, man? Stop putting a bucket on your head. What are you, Shovel Knight? Oh God, is it... I just imagined Yacht Club Games deciding to do a collaboration with Spike Chunsoft for, like, Shovel Knight, and having just a playable version of Sigma with a bucket on his head. God, what would he use as a weapon? I'm struggling to think of it. Oy, it's a bucket full of water. Oh, this is really heavy. I remember always swinging full buckets like this when I was young. Stop that! The water's spilling! It's a bucket full of water. We'll have to be careful transporting it. Water's coming out of the faucet. Okay, that's nice. Now, as for what we can do, we need to go back over here. We have to submerge this to restart it, right? Maybe this bucket of water will do the trick. Huh? Nothing happened. Machines near water are usually waterproof. We'll have to really submerge it. Yep. And unfortunately... Oh. I thought they were going to be cruel and make it so that actually took the water out, but no. Pouring water on it isn't enough to restart it. Okay, sorry. We have to take the item off in order to flip the switches. Why don't we turn the right switch on? The light on the locker side of the room was turned on, but now the shower side is off. I guess this only lets us one side be on at a time. Now, on the bright side, the water is gone. The drain didn't go down. And that lets us see something. But before that, let's get the bucket of water out of our hands. If we put water here, maybe the water in the other one will increase. I see. Let's test it out. And there we go. You're right. The sink over there is making a sound. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, the thing at the bottom came out. It's a key? A key. I wish this let us get out of here. Yeah, that would be so much easier. It's a key for something. We got the key that came up from here. There's nothing left here. Now, do you see this? Only in the dark does it glow. Is it just me, or is there something strange on the drain lid? Huh. Yeah, it's lighting up. Must be fluorescent paint? I think those are numbers. What could they be for? So, here's the thing. There are 9 numbers on the lid. What could this mean? It must be for some reason. We should probably remember them. We have a pad here, like, essentially a tic-tac-toe board of 9 numbers in specific places. We have a spot on the locker that has this. This is a 9-button lock. I think I've seen it something like this before. Let's see if we can get it unlocked. Now here's the thing. You may think, oh, I just like push these in specific places. Here's the thing. No. You have to press these in a very specific order, 1 to 9. It is literally just telling you the order in which to press the buttons. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Woo! Way to go, Sigma! Leave it to me. Really? I assumed Diana did that. Something's displaying on this monitor. God. We got another one of these. We have to connect the dragons and the clouds. This one is literally just exactly what it says. This can be... well... oh, God. Give me a minute. This isn't hard. It's just more tedious than anything. Especially just trying to figure out what goes where. That's done. Oh, did I mess that up already? Yeah, I did. Let's see. Really? Oh, that's why. That looks really weird. There we go. Attach that tail. And I think that's it. What? What's not correct? Oh. Really? This one cloud. Okay. No point cutting that out, it's just... That's just more time consuming than anything. It's fine, it's not difficult at all. It's literally just matching things up. Kinda wish there wasn't so many of them, though. Oh, the drawer opened, and something's inside. Finally, a screwdriver. A Phillips screwdriver. What can we use, take apart with this? You know, you with a tool in your hand just looks right. Really? Well, I do work with them often. Huh, your reaction. Do people tell you that a lot? No, I just remember someone said something like that a long ago. It's nothing. Sigma. Maybe you should tell her. We've already finished this puzzle. Out of curiosity, what do you say about this now? The numbers were the clue to open the locker. Okay. Just curious. Let's turn the left switch on. Alright. For now, let's head over here. Unlock this. We open the cover. We still have the screwdriver, though. And this is clearly for this. It's a start button. I knew it. It fits. I see. So this piece is a button. Well, may as well push it. Alright, let's push this button. The pump started working, and then this is a button to operate it. Something came out of the tube. Let's see what it is. Nothing happens when I push the button. This is the part that was in the tank. It got sucked up by the pump and came out here. See the C-shaped piece? What can we use it for? It looks like the letter C when facing the right way. Well, yeah, kinda does. But for now, we have a key. So, may as well use it. Maybe this key opens the door to the shower stall? Ah, it opened! How great is that? There's a hose here. What could we use it for? It's a hose and it's pretty long. We could use it to transport water or blow air. I don't think we need it for the second one. It's a pretty long hose. Let's search on the inside some more. Ah, wait, I'll come too. Huh. Once the door is shut, it's a sealed room in here. You're right. There are no gaps between the frame and the door. It's totally closed up. Let's get out, yeah? Yes, we should. God, what are you two, Junpei and Akane? Examine the inside again. Okay. Maybe we missed a spot, you know. We have to be extra cautious. You're right. We'll just have to come in as many times as we need to. Shall we go out? Yeah. Sigma, how are you managing to charm this girl? Why don't we turn the left switch off? Seemed like the design, so yes, we know, Sigma. We know. And I'll get to that in a minute, but let's do this first. There's a drawer here, but it's locked. I wonder what's inside. Is it? No, this one. Thank you. We just need to get some running water, and the music box will play. We'll just connect the hose first and place the other end in a shower. The hose might reach the shower on the far right. Then we'll need to connect it to that one. Ah, right. I misremembered. How is it too dark to see that? It's a shower. Okay, that really bothers me. Like, it is barely dark. I know it's probably darker to the characters, but come on. Really? Let's attach the hose to this faucet. No, it doesn't seem the right size. The hose won't fit here. What about you? The hose works in the shower. The shower head is a little crooked. Are the screws loose? Indeed they are. It's the only other place that's distributing water. I think the screws are about to fall out of the shower head. You're right. Let's use the screwdriver. You took it off instead of screwing it on. You removed the shower head with the screwdriver. There's a pipe here still, but I think we can attach something to it. How about the thing we found earlier? I think the hose will attach here. Oh, then we can connect the other end to the music box to try to get to play. Right, but the locker side is dark right now. We should get both sides bright first. Okay, fine. God. People. Just pick a spot. We'll connect the hose here and the other into the shower head we just removed. But the shower room's dark. It's too hard unless we get both sides of the room bright. Really? Really, people? Oh my god, fine. Jesus Christ, fine. Put the C part in here. I think this piece will fit right in. Let's try it. I knew it. It fits perfectly. Oh, the light turned off. Wonder what stopped working. Maybe the connection between the switches is broken? Oh, that's highly possible. Alright, let's try changing the switch then. Let's turn the left switch on. The shower side of the room lit up. There we go. Now the entire thing is lit up. Thank you. Hey. I think the hose will attach here. Oh, then we can connect the other into the music box to try to get it to play. You're right, let's try it. Again. Oh. The music box is playing. Yes, but this is it? I thought something else would happen. I like the sound this makes. And this melody. It just makes me want to sing. All times you... La la, la la la, la 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 la. Diana? Sorry to interrupt, Diana, but the drawer on the music box is open. You're right. Who would have thought that my singing would open it? Yes, sure, what you said. Diana, you are just precious. Never change. The drawer at the bottom opened after the music box started playing. There could be something inside. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a note inside. Fill the room with water. Well. Oh, by the way, it's flooding. What's going on? Did I do something I shouldn't have? No clue, but this is bad. At this rate, the whole room will be filled with water. No! The door out is still locked. I don't want to drown. Me neither, but we still have some time. We have to stay calm and think. Really? Nothing to say? Hey, I don't think this is really time to do that. Yeah, you're right, but what should we do about that water? The door won't open and we can't stop the water. There must be something we can do. Quick, get the hairdryer. We can electrocute ourselves. The water won't stop. It's filling the room really... Calm down, we're still okay. It's only a matter of time, though. We have to do something fast. We must consider things carefully to find a way to survive this. Huh. Is there some way to get past this? Well, here's the thing. I know, we'll evacuate in here. The room is sealed, but we're in more danger if we just stay here. Let's get inside. Here's the thing, though. The water won't stop. But what did it say? Fill the room with water. If we push the button, the lid on the drain closes. Should we close it to make the room fill up faster? Yep. The lid is closed now. If everything goes as planned, the room will fill with water. And now the device is reset because it's been submerged. I think the water is all drained away now. Oh, wow, that was scary. You think it's okay to go out? Everything turned red. The backup power must be on. I'm glad it's not completely dark. The water stopped, but what do we do now? What about the power supplies? Does that still work? Should. It's the only thing left. Oh my god! Really? Nothing to say about that? Okay, fine. Oh, this button is flashing. Wasn't doing that before. Maybe it's because the room was filled with water. The door should open if we push this. That is what the note said. Okay, let's push it. And now the shower shall vanish, somehow. And revealing a door to the truth. You found it.
Why is there a door here?
Why isn't there? I mean, don't you have a door behind your shower?
I was right.
This door isn't marked on the map.
It won't open?
Nope. It's locked up tight. It looks like you need to put a code in here.
Anything come to mind?
All I can tell is that it's an 8-digit number.
An 8-digit number.
I know exactly what to enter. Oh god! Really? I literally pressed... I was holding my controller to pause, and I literally pressed almost every button on it, because I tripped over it. Oy. Well, that ruined the moment. 5, 6, 7, 8... 309. That's not enough numbers. Damn it. 0. Well. It's not the nonary game. 0. Let me in.
I'm sorry. I can't think of anything.
Wonder if there are any hints around here.
Hints. Hints.
So, yes, we can't progress with that until we actually know the password. But here's the thing. You'll notice that we still can't do anything with C-Team or with Q-Team. Only D-Team. We need the password. And there's only one other place we can go. And that's back to where we started. Remember that detail Sigma wasn't considering? Well, here's the thing. How does a printer work? Typically, a good number of printers work by copying something. But that doesn't mean it's replacing it. The original still has to exist for the copy to be made. So, Sigma and Diana didn't actually go anywhere. Versions of them were created and sent to that timeline, but the Sigma and the Sigma and Diana who activated the transporter are still in this timeline.
What in the world is going on? We went into the input pods, and now we came right back out of the same ones. But not the export pods.
Did the process fail?
No, wait. Hold on a sec. Let me think about this for a minute. okay? Yeah, I get it now.
Just to check. This is the timeline where Akane was alive, right? Yep.
You understand what happened?
You figure it out, Sigma?
Remember what Zero said. This transporter isn't one that simply teleports various objects.
What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported.
Yep.
I remember one time with my grandma years ago. The first time she sent me a fax, she said, "The paper came back, Sigma. Maybe it didn't go through successfully." It's the same thing. Just like how the fax doesn't send the actual paper, we too.
Our original bodies remain. And only the red data went to the transfer point?
Yup. We're in a space-time fax machine. Made by aliens. You ever think this series is a little too crazy?
But there's one thing I don't get. Why is this me the one that stays? If our data did end up transferring correctly, it wouldn't have been a surprise to see we were in the transfer point world. So why are we still here?
Well, here's a counterpoint to that, Sigma. You would still be thinking the same thing regardless. Because, like, even if your consciousness transferred over to the version of you that was created, then the version whose consciousness you swapped with would still think and say what you're thinking and saying now. They would literally be the same person, have all your memories, your experiences. There would be no difference regardless. You would still be asking this very thing.
Sorry. I know how strange this sounds. It's clearly an esoteric conundrum.
Ah, yes, clearly.
Even after thinking extensively on it, I'm not sure I'd figure it out. But I do know one thing for sure. We've run out of cards in our deck.
We have. Or I guess you could say the only things we have left in the deck are jokers. Now, that is basically it for now. We still have to get the password for this, so we're gonna have to come back to that later. But meanwhile, I keep pressing the wrong thing. I keep thinking that's like the back button for some reason. For now, let's head back to C-Team. Because we still have one last escape room to do with them. Side note, remember what I said? That when something is outlined, that means it's completed? Notice how there's a few things with C-Team. And in fact, one shared by all the teams. That's still not outlined despite having been supposedly completed. More on that later. For now, we have to go to this. With 3 possible outcomes at the end. Oh boy, that sounds fun. Ambidex. Oh, this isn't gonna end well.
Oh, the reactor.
This nuclear reactor automatically supplies electricity for years without any extra input.
How do you know all that?
I read it in the manual that's right over there.
What kind of short manual was that? Like, seriously. How short was it? Was it like a tour guide type manual?
What, you don't think Zero plans to lock us in this shelter for years and years, do you?
Probably not.
That's not funny.
It's pointless. I checked it already.
Damn. That means we're trapped. It's the new year. 22 years since Maria was born. Never thought there'd be a time I couldn't wish her Happy New Year. This is the worst year ever.
She your girlfriend?
No. She's my little sister. She, fell ill 10 years ago and was admitted to the hospital.
So, in 2018. That's quite interesting. Isn't that the same exact year that Akane and all the kids were kidnapped for Ace's Ononori game?
I figured she'd be lonely in there, so I always stop by after work.
That's...
Every good morning and good night was so important to us. And now...
Oh, that's right. Happy New Year, Junpei.
What's with you all of a sudden?
I've wanted to say that to you for 10 years, but I couldn't.
You say it now, but... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say.
At least give her a proper response.
Yeah.
You're her boyfriend, right?
No, I am not. She's just a childhood friend.
Really? And here I thought you were dating.
Carlos?
Whoops. I'm sorry if I made things awkward. I just wanted to learn how you guys were connected.
By trauma and time travel.
The best way to build teamwork is to know who your partners are.
How like a firefighter.
Well, we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, we can't hang around here like this forever. Let's find a way out.
Yep. Seek a way out. Welcome to the Power Room, C-Team's final escape room. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not really. I think this is the cover for the drain outlet. It's in the way, lying on the floor like that, so let's put it where it belongs. Hey, it just fits, as we thought. It's a drain outlet. Somehow I feel better covering it. I feel the same way. Now we're safe from alien attacks. It's no help if they're the kind that comes busting out of your stomach. Really, guys? An alien reference? Cover's on tight. Doesn't look like it'll come off. Fun fact, I've still never played Alien Isolation. I really need to do that at some point. Maybe on a live stream or something, if anyone decides to come watch. It's the main valve for the water pipes. Oh, damn, this is hard. It's frozen shut. It is very cold in here. Maybe if we warm the room up, it'll turn? Well, it's worth a shot. There's nothing showing on the monitor. That's because the power isn't on. There should be a way to turn it on somewhere. This is the main gas valve. It's shut right now. Let's open it. Sure. Why not? This thermometer is sitting at minus 10 degrees Celsius. Christ, no wonder it's so damn cold in here. I remember there was a theme park once with a minus 30 degrees attraction. Too cold for me. How the hell? People would be freezing to death. How the hell did they get away with that? Just a sink. Yeah, but who designs a sink with a drain on the side? Once it fills, it's going to leak over the edge. Akane, what's with you? A sink with a drain on the side. It's a pretty safe bet the water will overflow there. Odd, water isn't coming out. Maybe the valve is closed. Or it's just broken. Oh, would you look at that? Ugh, this door won't open. It's got a red light. Maybe it's locked. If that's true, then how do we open it? This heater has a drawer. Nothing's in here, but it looks like we can put two rectangular objects inside. The drawer and the gas heater. There are two rectangular holes inside. This is... what? A door? There's nothing inside. No clues as to what it's for. So that's a nuclear reactor. It's way high-tech. What's that circular thing in the middle? It's at the center of the reactor. The core, maybe? Nuclear core. The ball-like core is floating in the center. Ah, that seems nice and safe. Ah, God! What the hell? It's not budging. I see a keyhole down here. We probably need a key before we can pull it. This is a keyhole, right? Do we have anything that would fit? Not at the moment. This looks like the control panel for the reactor. The power's not on. Oh, great. What are these three monitors for? I don't know, but maybe they'll turn on once we get the power on. Guess we better look around then. Oh, look at that. Loose power cables. Whoa. Power cords for this control panel are sticking out. They're extended into the drains. It'd be pretty dangerous if any water gets close. Yeah, it would. Why is this drainage ditch uncovered? I have no idea. It's a very strange design. Water could just splash right now. It's an odd choice with all these machines around. Hang on one second. Wanted to make sure I am still recording. And also to turn the volume down on my end. What is this big screen for? No idea. No way to tell either since it's off. Let's come back after the power is on. Looks like a furnace door. You can light a fire in here. It won't explode if we light it, right? If it's broken. We can start the heater here, but we need some gas first. Judging by its shape, I think it's a gas heater, but there's no gas connected. If it isn't broken, we should be able to get some warm air flowing. It's January 1st, the dead of winter. My teeth are practically rattling out of my head. Well. Oh, another one. The sink is strange. There's a drain on the side. Filling the sink will cause the water to flow out from there. Well, in that case. It's no use, it won't open. I couldn't get it to budge. The force won't open it. There's a bunch of machines in here. Maybe one of these opens the door? Well, you never know. What's this door for? Looks like it leads to a small round room, but it's locked. Maybe something inside can open the door to the power room. Well, now that we've got all the basic stuff out of the way, and we've turned that already. Let's actually start doing things. Turn this on. The valve is shut off right now. Then how about we open it? With that, stuff is now coming through. Let's turn this. What would happen if we turn the switch on? It's too dangerous, Carlos. We'd get shocked. It's not leaking out anywhere, but it's too risky to take a chance. Let's turn it off. Well, what about this one? The gas valve on the wall is shut. Let's open it then. La 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 la. Well, that certainly worked. Is this the power distribution lever? I think so. Moving the lever should change where the power is directed. Well. Huh. The lights aren't on. Is the power not on? Slider. Maybe it's a switch for the power distribution panel. Let's pull it. Well, look at that. Now that the power's on, the needle's fluctuating. I don't think the power sources for this is very stable. It could go out any second. I'm worried. One light is lit. Switching the lever should redirect the power. Don't know why they even give you the option. Just click it. There's only 2 options. The other light turned on. By the other light, she means this one. Now we can open this door. Huh. I think we can open this door. It's a steel mold? Where can we use this? The steel mold. Doesn't it look like it makes a quiche? You're right. It really would make a cute castella. I'm pretty sure it's not for baking cakes. Where can we use this? However, if we push this, the power switch for the locker. Let's see what happens when we turn it. Huh, the light changed. The power's going where the switch is pointing. It will now open the bottom door. Oh, I think we could open this locker. Is this a puzzle? Uh-oh. Yep. It's one of those. You, Oh, no. You're probably gonna need to give me a minute here. Because this is, a little annoying. It's even worse because it's with a more solid 3D object. I can't really move that, so it needs to be pink. Or... Oh, no. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Have I mentioned I'd grown tired of these puzzles? How the hell? Again, this isn't hard, it's just kind of time-consuming. Right, that's there. There. Green here. Put that there. Put this here. Put that here. Put that here. Put that here. Move that here. The worst part is that, like, some of these do match each other in multiple ways. So, it definitely takes a minute. Right here. Put this here. Am I missing anything? Yes. Alright. That's done. I think that's it. There we go. Again, it's not really difficult. It's just time-consuming. That's about it. Just match up the shapes. Nothing else. Phew, we solved it. Somehow. Alright, Carlos. Oh, there's something inside. Let's take a look. Oh, a sink plug. A sink plug. So does that mean we put it in the sink then? It's too big to shove up your nose, at least. I can't think of anywhere else to use it. Why would you put it up her nose? Plug for the sink. I think so, anyway. And another one. Oh, we got two of them. But before we do that, do you open now? Unfortunately, no. But let's put it in. I think the plug could fit in here. Oh, look, look, look! It fits super well! Yay! This cutesy thing is kind of creeping me out, Akane. It is. Like, Akane, I can tell you're kind of putting on an act. It's actually even worse because, yeah, that means even your cutesy personality from the first game was mostly an act. It's just... If we let the water keep running now, it'll overflow. What's the problem? The drainage ditch is below it anyway. Why is it coming out of the faucet? We should check out the water valve. Well, that's the thing. It's frozen. So we can't check it right now. Meanwhile, let's press this. Power should be running to the right cord now. So, we can basically, well, go here. Now we can open this. Oh, I think we can open this. It's an extinguisher. The label says freezing fire extinguisher. Freezing fire extinguisher. It'll freeze things lickety-split. What? Why are you pointing that at me, Junpei? Oh, no reason. Just curious. You just wanted to see how she'd react, didn't you? Freeze whatever object you use it on. And of course, press this so we can get to the locker at the bottom. This is a block of tin? Block of tin. The melting point of tin is low, so it's an easy material to process. It's often used for tableware and other daily necessities. Maybe we can melt it or something. Probably, but for now, let's put the sink plug in so we don't have to keep carrying it. Huh, guess this plug was meant to be used here. Fits perfectly. We should probably put this in. This would fit on the drain, don't you think? How about that? Perfect. Anything to say about this? Well, it isn't as if we need to remove it. Might as well leave it alone. The wires here are exposed. This is dangerous. We should be alright as long as there isn't a current going through. Never pull the plug while the machine's in use. I heard that all the time as a kid. How often were you doing it? God, the smell is definitely gas. Yep, it's connected all right. Then we only need to start a fire here and the heater will... We know that there's a flow of gas. Now it just needs to get lit. We open the gas valve, so there should be gas. We just gotta light it. Let's hurry. Yeah, I will. But I'm kind of missing something. Uh-oh. Oh, no wonder I don't have it. It's down here. It's at least blinking. Something's on the ground. It's a box of matches. God, I would have expected that to be on, like, one of the, like near, the controls or something, but no, it's just a random spot in the ground. I think we can still use these matches. This room is so cold. Let's light one and think about warm food. Like the little match girl. Well, it's not like I don't agree with the sentiment. I won't have any problems lighting any of them. Does that show up in my files? No. Okay, I was making sure there was nothing else. But yes, use the matches here in the gas. Ah, that went well, I think. It's a lot easier to examine this room when it's warmer. The fire doesn't look like it'll go out. I think we're fine here. Well. First off, let's turn the power. Not that it matters. We can't open the door as it's locked right now. The valve is open, so there should be gas flowing through. Oh, good. It would get warmer in here if we lit it. There's a door, but nothing is... what? There are two rectangular holes inside. Steel mold fits in the hole here. It's just the right size. We'll just leave it right there, then. Hey, this tin block could fit in this hole here. It fits perfectly. No reason to take it out. May as well leave it. I wonder what happens if we close this. Huh. Did you guys hear something? The light over here was red, but now it's green. Maybe that means the furnace door on top is unlocked. Ugh, the smell. It's gas. Seems like it's flowing through. So we start a fire in the furnace, we'll be able to use the heater. Correct. Let's do it. Oh, looks and feels like the fire's lit. Did you hear a sound below? Yeah, let's take a look. Huh, there's something in here. Oh, we got a key. A key made of tin. It's pretty decently made, too. It's probably used somewhere in this room. Well, guess we need to find a hole that'll fit it. Amazing that thing is not scorching hot, but of course there's only one place. This key. I think it'll fit in this keyhole. Oh, it fits perfectly. Maybe we can pull the lever. Could certainly try. The key's in. I'm ready to pull the lever on your command. Why do you look so happy about this, Junpei? Too much anime? That does look like a lever that would control a giant robot. Whoa, that's an old reference. Like to watch those too, Carlos? I like machines. My sister's not a fan, but she enjoys watching almost anything on TV. What does she watch, Gundam? Fun fact, I have never seen anything Gundam related except for Witch from Mercury. And only, like, parts of it. I really need to watch the full thing when I have time. You truly love your sister, don't you? And now we're off topic. I'm pulling it. Uh-oh. What? The reactor turbine? Looks like the shields came down. That may not be a good thing. Steam turbine. Looks like the shields are tightly shut. The shields just suddenly dropped down when we pulled that lever. I thought we did something wrong. Kinda scared me. I have a bad feeling. Ah, right. We need to turn the water on. Where are you? There you are. Now that the room is miraculously somehow not frozen in like an instant. If it was that hot, we'd be boiling alive. Oh, I think we can turn the valve now. The ice around it is melting. Now if we just put some back into it. Aha! The valve is open. And now we have water. May as well turn it on. Now time to turn on the water. Oh my, it's flowing out over the side. The drainage ditch is right below it though. Don't slip and fall now. Do I really seem that clumsy to you, Junpei? You can be absent-minded. No one's 100% perfect, right? Meaning. Akane, you died in multiple different timelines. I think we have the right to make fun of you. Oh, that's not good. exposed wires submerged in the drain. Only one ditch has water, but it's still really dangerous to turn the power on. You're right, we should absolutely do it. We turn the water on. It will overflow and go down into the drainage ditch. Well, this is fun. Both of the cords are submerged in the drainage. The other end is also in the water. If we turn on the power right now, the control panel will turn on. Could this really work? It could. It's also highly dangerous, but, you know, what isn't in this place? The drainage ditches are full of water. If we turn the power on now... This is a dangerous situation even with no power. We should keep it off. Akane, really? We don't have a choice. Drains could contain a current. Yes, so let me turn it on. And nothing happens. Guess we'll turn it off. Wait, really? That's... Uh-oh. It's the reactor's control panel. The power's off right now. What do I have? So if we ran a current through this, the control panel might turn on. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I forgot I need to turn this thing. Now we should be able to do it. Turn the power on now, Will. It's easy to forget where, like, all the switches are and what they, like, go power to. Hey, look, the monitors over there turned on. The drains are acting like power cords? I would have never believed this would work. Yeah, but we have no clue how long it'll last. Let's get to examining while we have power. Oh, look at the monitor. Well, these shapes are weird. Maybe it's a puzzle? I'm guessing we need to solve this next. Let's take a look. Oh boy, I hope you enjoyed the last few times where we had to put these shapes in the correct spots all together. Put the giants... What is this? A sigma? Yeah, put it right here. Put the B for beta right here. Put the A for alpha right here, where the sigma is. Now put the... Where are you? This is the delta symbol. Put it over here. In case any of you were calling the upcoming Metal Gear as Metal Gear Solid Triangle. No, it's Metal Gear Solid Delta. God. Now, we got the Omega symbol right here. This, I believe, is actually the Phi symbol. And then for the other ones, I actually have no idea what they're called. Yes, I don't know all of my, like... I don't know all the symbols' names. You know, go ahead, crucify me. Put this one that looks like a upward, upside down L over here, and finally put the... What is that thing you call for Hanukkah? Put it over here. Menorah? Is that what it's called? Anyway. Hey, I think we did it. Uh-oh. We just turned on a nuclear reactor. The core lit up, and now it's spinning. The monitor to the side turned on too. Let's see what it says. The monitor for the control panel, they all say clear. Let's check something else out. It doesn't look like we need to do anything with this. No, game. Let me out. Let me out. Junpei, make sure you don't step in the water and get shocked, okay? Like I do that. She is right, though. It's better to be extra careful around a live current. It is. Oh, look, another puzzle. Well, we got the power on, but what now? I don't know, but we should be able to use this at least. Let's get started then. So, because it's not going to bother to tell you where this is, we have to get these lines in the correct places so that we have the proper amount of power. It's great how this game is not explaining the rules to many of its puzzles. It's just saying, go, figure it out. Yeah, you can only move these up and down by each row. So, for this one, for this first row, let's move it all the way up. There is a point where it will stop. Now, for the third row, just move it down one. Now, for the sixth row, we have to move it down all the way. And finally, for the seventh row, down twice. And there you go. Haha! All the lasers are hitting the center target now. Yep, that's all you have to do. The point is to make sure that all the lasers are bouncing off of the little things and hit the center target. So, there you go. Does this mean the reactor core will be hit with radiation as well? Yeah. So, this may be a problem. Maybe something over here can stop the alarm. This just adjusts the lasers. I don't think anything here will help. What else can we do? We need to shut off the control panel now. The monitor's saying evacuate or shut down the power. The alarm's going off. This is bad. We gotta do something. We can't exactly evacuate right now, but maybe we can shut off the power? Cut the power. Cut the power. It's too dangerous to close the drains. We could get electrocuted. We definitely don't want that. Are there any insulators that we can put in the drain? Insulators? Were there any in this room? Well. Insulators. Well, the only thing I can think of, if we freeze the drainage ditches with this extinguisher. That's an insulator in a way. Thank goodness. Disaster averted. And the lights are turning back on. Oh, hey, the door over there opened. Should we check it out? Ah! Akane? Oh! The top layer of the ice melted? She stepped in the water. Akane! Akane! Come on, wake up! You found it! Akane's concussion.
She's okay. She's just unconscious.
What was that about not being clumsy, Akane? God!
Her breathing and pulse are normal.
I see.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric.
Ah,
These three are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. I killed Fu. That is all.
so we're in that timeline where Q-Team was executed. Oh, fun.
Q-Team. They...
It had to have been the vote.
Probably.
No, we can't be sure all of Q-Team was really killed.
Yeah. You're right.
We need to focus on getting out of here somehow.
You seem to be forgetting that the exit's still locked.
Well then, all we can do is go into that room. What the hell is this thing?
Oh, no.
Akane?
She's laying down outside. The hell is this?
No clue. Something's up on the monitor, though.
Rules of the AB game. Oh, I have to press something. Players, Carlos and Junpei, stand before the monitor and vote to either A, ally, or B, betray. You must vote at the same time. If the timing is off, everyone within the shelter will be executed. Both of you will start with 3 BP. This number will change based on the voting results. How BP changes. If both choose ally, both will gain 3 BP. If both choose betray, all BP points will remain the same. If Carlos chooses ally and Junpei chooses betray, Carlos loses 3 BP while Junpei gains 6 BP. If Carlos chooses betray and Junpei chooses ally, Carlos gains 6 BP while Junpei loses 3 BP. When either player's BP reaches 9, the exit door will unlock. If your BP drops to 0, you will be executed. Method of execution. The bracelet will administer a muscle relaxant into your bloodstream. In this way, you will at least receive a peaceful death. Beware, others will share the same fate as you. If Carlos dies, Diana and Sigma will die as well. If Junpei dies, Akane and Phi will die. Make your choice carefully. So no matter what, 3 people will die.
Share the same fate.
If I die, Akane and Phi die too.
And Diana and Sigma are killed if I die.
Hot damn! How far is Zero going to go with his toying with us?
Interesting that Zero knows about the AB game, and it functions almost exactly the same way as in the future. Interesting.
Ally?
Or betray? Well, what'll it be, Carlos?
What are you saying? Isn't it obvious? We choose ally twice.
Yep.
We'll add 6 additional points to our initial 3. And we'll both end up with 9 BP. No one dies, no one gets hurt. The exit door will open. And C team will be able to get out.
And then D team will also have a potential to get out.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
There's nothing gained by choosing betray, right? Zero's aiming for us to kill ourselves off here.
Yeah, there literally is nothing to be gained. The only benefit is that you have to play it once. That's it. Nothing else. But by doing so, you're going to be killing 3 people.
All right.
Just to, like, you know, get out in a few minutes quicker.
Hey, before we do this, do you mind if we check on Akane? This girl here, she's always been really smart. If she thinks the tiniest thing is off, she'll start debating with buts and ifs, like someone at least twice her age. But to all of us back in grade school, she was pretty strange. Well, I guess she came across as scary.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just, well, not many people wanted to be friends. I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone. I decided that I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her, if I could. Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She didn't take it well. So, without telling me or the teachers, she went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them. That was over 10 years ago. A memory that's been tucked away in my brain, covered in dust. When I saw her again last year, I was reminded of that time.
Well, in at least one of the timelines you were.
I just can't not keep an eye on her. I know, she always goes and just quietly shoulders everything herself. That's why I want to protect her. I wanted to help her bear whatever weight she's taken up. I truly felt that. But, well, I don't know. It was like I didn't know her as well as I thought I did. Hell, I couldn't understand why I even cared. I wanted to find out more about who she really was. To go and see her. Come on, you have someone you really care about, don't you?
You mean my sister?
Yeah.
My parents died in a fire. And then Maria fell ill to an incurable disease. Above anything else, I want to save her. I want to see her smile like before. That's what I decided. That's why.
Ah, now I get it. That's why you need the $500,000.
It's clear we both have someone we want to protect. And neither of us can afford to die now.
Right.
So let's get out of this room by both picking ally. We'll work on getting out of this shelter after that. Okay, let's get this over with.
Yeah, back to the room for us.
Oh god, this song. Well, it wouldn't be the AB game without it.
Don't get the timing wrong, okay? We have to enter them at the same time to...
I know.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Make your decision. Well, I have a bad feeling. If I know Junpei from how he acted in Virtue's Last Reward...
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Yep.
What the? Why?
Sorry, Carlos. There's nothing gained by choosing betray, right? You said that, but you forgot, Carlos. There actually was something.
What are you?
The 3&Q team, currently dead. With 3 more, the X-Door will be able to be opened.
Share the same fate.
That's right. If you die, Diana and Sigma will die as well.
No. So then, you...
Don't take it the wrong way. I didn't choose betray so I could escape. I know you'd do anything for the little sister you love. So that's why I figured you'd choose to push betray yourself. So, essentially it was a defensive move.
That's bullshit, Junpei.
I only wanted to protect Akane and Phi.
Huh? Junpei? Carlos?
There's a Japanese saying, assume everyone you meet is a thief. It means you should never trust strangers so easily.
Bastard. Maria.
Game over. Yeah, that fits. even back in the Nonary game Ambidex edition, Junpei was someone who was willing to pick Betray quite often. Especially once Akane was dead in those timelines. And if Quark's life was on the line, he absolutely would. It's a shame, but it's how it goes. Where are we? Okay. We're in the same timeline where we went to the infirmary. Where D-Team went to the trash disposal room, and where Sigma managed to survive. And then they drank the thing to spare themselves. But yeah, way to go, Junpei. You just created a timeline where, yeah, you, Akane, and Phi may have survived, but actually, no. How the hell is Phi even gonna get out of there? Only one of you can open the door, unless the door just opens for everyone when it happens. You better at least do something to take care of Carlos's sister. But if we know that Junpei is going to choose Betray,
Don't
well,
we?
Why not do so ourselves? Surely this can't end terribly.
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Oh god, we're doing this again. Yep. Just like with Alice, just like with Phi, and I believe it even happened with Junpei at one point in one of those timelines.
No. Why?
You piece of shit! You tricked me!
No, I didn't, I swear. It was because the last time we voted, you chose Betray. So
The hell are you going on about? We've only done this once!
Hey, are you okay, Junpei? Wake up!
What the hell, asshole? This is all
You're the one who killed me first.
What?
What is going on? How do I even know about it last time? Junpei's right. This should have been the first time. So, why do I think there was another one? When did this last time happen?
There's a Japanese saying, assume everyone you meet is a thief. It means you should never trust strangers so easily.
This is like when I'm in a fire. Does this mean I've somehow been avoiding the paths leading to death?
Ow!
How dare you! How dare you kill Junpei!
Akane!
Akane. I think you got him. Also, that blood splattered on you real quick.
Akane, you...
Junpei,
Since Junpei dies, so does Akane. Meaning the only ones who survive in that timeline are Diana and Sigma. However, Carlos, it seems you've started figuring some stuff out. And what a fortuitous and convenient place. Just like with Sigma, it's at the AB game. Well, time to take a third option.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just. Well, not many people wanted to be friends.
Where?
You okay?
Is this before the AB game?
What?
Okay.
That was a random non sequitur.
Should I keep going?
Yeah, just interrupted Junpei in the middle of his story.
Yeah.
I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone.
I decided I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her if I could.
Huh?
Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them.
How do you know that? Did Akane tell you?
No.
Then why? So, gonna stay silent, huh? Fine. Guess there's no point talking about this.
Junpei, I'm surprised you haven't, like... I mean, I know you've only done it once, technically, but I'm surprised you haven't come to the conclusion.
Let's just get these votes.
No, wait!
Seriously, you worked as a detective. Put two and two together.
Something's weird.
Hello, pot calling kettle.
Whatever I chose in the AB game, it was always the worst outcome.
What are you talking about?
Akane,
Junpei? Carlos?
wake up. We need you to explain what's going on to Carlos. And apparently to Junpei too.
I think I understand. I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
Shift?
Space-time human internal fluctuating transfer. A phenomenon where one's mind crosses space and time.
Akane, is that?
The power we used a year ago? The ability to send and receive information through the morphogenetic field. It's a simpler version of this.
You're saying the me here right now came from a different history?
Well, your consciousness at least.
Yeah.
Say you go back in time to when your parents met, using a car as a time machine.
Really? We're using Back to the Future? Okay then.
Know what movie I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, of course I do.
We can't legally say the name of the movie, but yeah, of course, everyone knows what you're talking about.
The high school protagonist almost gets it on with his own mother and tries to get his awkward dad to marry her. That's the basic plot, right?
I like how... Oh my god, copyright is so dumb. Like, we can discuss this. We can talk about it's a time travel movie with a high schooler who time travels with a car and tries to get his mom with his wimpy dad in the past. And his mom is accidentally attracted to him. Like, we're throwing out every detail of the plot of that film, but because of copyright, the only thing we can't say is the damn name. That is so dumb. Like, seriously, copyright law is just... it's just weird. Really, someone really needs to rework it, because it's just... God, it's broken and a mess.
Yes, the story revolves around a boy. We'll call him M.
We can't even say his
Now,
name.
according to the plot, he's successful at getting his parents to marry. But history ends up changing slightly. Upon returning to his own time, his father's a famous science fiction writer, and he's rich.
Huh. I guess the hierarchy was switched when his dad punched the neighborhood bully.
But did you notice something odd about the movie? Just what happened to the M who lived in that fancy house?
Well, if you pay attention to the movie, he is actually there. We see him at the very end. He gets into his own DeLorean and drives off.
Huh. Well, now that you mention it.
I don't think the M from that history appears in the movie at all.
No, he does.
There are two overarching types of stories about time travel.
He does. He appears at the very end and then immediately time travels away. He never returns. It's actually, if anyone hasn't read them, one of the main writers of the film, I believe Bob Gale, actually wrote a comic book series for IDW and one of the comics story arcs actually focuses on this aspect. After the films, with Marty even questioning this very thing, what happened to the Marty of that timeline? Like, where is he? What happened to him? Why hasn't he come back? Did he maybe die? And Marty even, like, having a bit of an existential crisis over the fact that he's living some other Marty's life, that it's not the life he lived. It's actually really good. I'd recommend picking up those comics if you can.
The first type states that there is always only one history. Meaning, if someone changes the past, that previous past is subsequently erased. The other type is where multiple histories exist. This is the many worlds interpretation, one of the more widely believed hypotheses on multiverse theory. The world and universe split into branches as a result of one's decisions. It's a setup where each branch is able to exist in some form. Okay, so back to the movie.
Can we go watch it?
First, let's consider what happens with a single path history. In this case, do you know what M is doing back in his own time?
What he's doing?
Committing a form of murder.
Murder?
Well, think about it. The M who grew up in that fancy house, let's call him M2. M2 should have had a variety of amazing memories from his life. Maybe he met a really cute girl he liked, or was a winner of a contest. The possibilities are endless. All of those memories, every single one was overwritten when M came from another history.
Huh? But the history that disappeared was poor M's.
You're right, that's true. What was erased from existing in time was M's history. But the only memories that M retained
Are those of when he was poor.
So, in effect, the life that M2 lived through was overwritten, all because of the actions that the protagonist M took to save his own. I'd say that's the same as killing someone, don't you think?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, considering it's yourself, or an alternate version of yourself, does that count as murder or suicide? That's... Huh. It's actually an interesting question.
Next is the multiverse hypothesis. In this situation, M2's life is never erased. Instead, a mystery remains. So, where did M2, the version who remembers being well off, up and disappear to?
Where he went.
This is what I think. On the same day that protagonist M used the time machine, M2, for some reason, did the same as M and went back to the past.
I mean, you don't have to think. Like I said, it shows it to you at the end of the movie, Akane. Maybe you need to go rewatch it.
But then, he did the exact opposite of M.
The opposite?
Mm-hmm. He stopped his dad from punching the bully.
So, when he returned to his own time, it was the world poor M had lived in.
Are you saying that they pretty much switched places?
It would keep everything consistent.
I would have to wonder why he would do that. Like, why go to that world? Like, what would be so appealing about it in comparison?
That's depressing.
What is?
M2's situation. Well, he ends up getting the bum end of the deal regardless of which scenario happens.
Damn, that's pretty unfair.
Yes, that's true. But, this is rather difficult to say, Carlos. Your case may be exactly the same.
What?
Your consciousness could have come from another history and taken over this body. In exchange, the Carlos who was here originally
died in your place.
No. Another me is in the other history?
There's no use in getting upset. You simply need to accept that that's what shifting is.
How do you not get upset about that? You're killing other versions of yourself. You're doing them to die just because you want to live.
But
it makes it even more horrifying when you consider one other very real possibility. It could happen to you at any time. Like, there's no telling, even when you know this information, there's no telling if another version of you from another history will do the same thing to you. God, the entire thing suddenly becomes a cosmic horror story.
wait, Akane, how did you know that Carlos is able to shift?
What do you mean, how?
He mentioned before that he knows which path has death at the end and which is safe. I just sort of knew, too.
An arsonist set fire to our house when I was 18. My parents didn't make it, though I was able to get my sister Maria out. But we didn't make a clean escape. Maria fell into some sort of coma. They first thought that she had carbon monoxide poisoning, but that wasn't what it was.
Reverie syndrome. A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming. We believe this is what your sister has.
Maria is either receiving large amounts of information from the morphogenetic field, or her consciousness cannot stop its jumping between multiple histories.
Then she's like us.
Yes, though it's slightly different. In Maria's case, that power is running rampant within her. That is what the reverie syndrome really is.
What?
If a way can be found to control the ability, then she could recover from it.
Is that true?
Huh. So you don't even really need the money. You just need to find a way to teach her that. Well, she's currently in a coma. How do we do that?
I see. That's good.
Yeah, that's at least hope.
So there's some hope for her.
Hey, Carlos. When you dove into the fire to save your sister, you were able to hear her voice, right?
Yeah, I was.
Carlos, I'm here!
is that you? Just stay there! I'm coming to get you!
No matter how you look at it, there was no way her voice could reach me. But I realized exactly where she was, and I found her quickly. That was the first time. After that, I could hear victims crying out in the fires, and which way would lead to my death.
Oh, this ability we have is triggered by intense danger.
When we're threatened by a crisis, it's easier for us to access the field.
I get it. So that's what it was.
Yeah, Carlos would be naturally trained for this type of thing. He deals with danger all the time. He's kind of been, well, yeah, he's been unintentionally trained as an Esper. Well, Sigma and Phi had to go through something much more traumatic.
So, Carlos, Junpei, shall we shift?
Oh god.
Huh?
What?
How?
There's really no reason to play the AB game. Well, as it stands right now, it's incredibly likely the both of you will decide to pick ally. But instead of going through that, it'd be better to shift to another history.
I guess?
It'll work! The three of us will definitely be able to do it!
I mean, I guess, but can't we still do this? Because we're kind of leaving behind D-Team to die then.
But only if we find our lives in danger.
Oh no.
Wait, what do you mean by danger?
Someone please. No.
The control panel has detected an error in the program. Main cord required to supply additional material. Please quarantine or disconnect the control panel.
Hey, Akane?
Akane, what the fuck? You've just activated a nuke! Or at least a nuclear reactor. What the hell is wrong with you?
You're really turning the reactor into a bomb?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
But this is absolutely nuts. Even if we do manage to do this, the us who are from whatever history we switch with will end up...
Do you plan on dying here then?
Oh, right. I forgot you were like that.
Yep. That's Akane. She's very, she's ruthless. She's willing to kill if she needs to. Even people she cares about.
The main core is preventing the shield from deploying. Please evacuate now. Please evacuate now.
So, where do we need to jump to?
Well...
Really?
You didn't consider that part?
Like, come on! You at least should have, like, thought about, what kind of timeline should we jump to? Not just like, oh, let's do it and find out. No!
Well, if we knew in advance, the effect of the threat would be lessened.
I guess!
You're not affected by any of this at all, are you?
That's not true. Here, look. My heart's pounding so fast. Do you want to check it?
This is not the time.
2 minutes until detonation.
Hey, it's kind of getting down to the wire here.
Gotta do it. We have to do something.
Shit! Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Jump to the same history I am.
The same history?
Which one?
Think! There's a history when we didn't get all ones on the dice rolls. The moment right after that.
Are you insane? We're just gonna get ourselves killed.
It's okay. I have a plan.
30 seconds until detonation.
Okay.
All right. I trust you, Junpei.
Ah, damn it! Junpei, if we die, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that's the end of that timeline. thing is, we have to go through with it now. Remember how there was this one little thing after the death? Well, here's the thing. Now we can actually see what that is. Out of curiosity, where are you on the flowchart in comparison? Actually, yeah. So it's not even in that same timeline, so yeah, Junpei just accessed the field. So, gonna have to do it.
Wait, that one doesn't count.
Your hand slipped. That was it, right?
Yeah, what she said. You wouldn't mind a little do-over, right? Zero? Did it work?
But this is...
Uh-oh. Junpei, what's your plan?
Hurry, Junpei, what was your idea? Yeah, right. First. What the hell? Carlos, put Akane in the fireplace.
Huh?
Just do it!
Uh-oh.
Junpei, what are you...
What the hell are we thinking? Are we gonna reverse Santa her?
Akane, listen to me. Carlos and I are going to be your shield wall.
What?
What are you talking about?
The bullets shouldn't hit you if there are two bodies in front of you.
But if you do that, then you'll...
It's okay. Listen, Carlos and I will protect you and die.
The fuck?
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Oh, that just sums it up perfectly. That just sums it up perfectly.
The fuck?
Before we die, we just need to shift to another history. Once you hear all of the X-passes, Akane, you should follow right away.
The X-passes?
In this history, 5 are already dead. Phi's the only other one alive. That means 5 X-passes will be revealed. If Carlos's and mine are added to that,
Then there'll be 7.
No!
It sure is nice that the Gatling guns waited for us to have this whole conversation.
Damn it, Junpei! What the hell is this plan?
you're going to help, right?
It's nuts is what it is.
God damn it!
You just learned you could do this.
Please! Don't do this!
We can't go back now. This is the only way.
Where are we jumping?
To the history when we rolled the dice and they were all ones.
Okay, let's do this then. Let's protect Akane, no matter what.
Oh,
I'm counting on you, Carlos.
this is gonna hurt.
No!
This is gonna hurt.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Sigma. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. These 7 are now deceased. As a result, 7 X-passes will be revealed. I, Kill, Fool, Moon, Fate, Save, Doll. That is all.
Horrible. I should go now.
Well, time to shift. Well, it's a pretty clever plan by Junpei. Even though it... Good God, just throw Carlos into the deep end again. But now, once again, we have no choice, but only one place. Go to the history after we rolled the ones. We pretty much left that timeline alone for a while. Where are we on the flowchart for that anyway? No. Right here. So... Shoot. Yeah, so Phi is the only one alive in this timeline.
What in the world were you thinking?
What is your problem? Look, the three of us shifted just fine, so what's the big deal?
What do you mean what's the big deal? Junpei! Good God, man! You just figured out you can do this willy-nilly, and now you're like... Well, you're using it willy-nilly.
It's not okay!
We did get 7 X passes at least.
Not you too, Carlos. I can't believe you! You always were like that, weren't you, Junpei? When we were in 6th grade, you faced those rabbit-killing middle school kids alone. There were probably other ways of handling it, but you rushed right in. Even the shifting. It's okay because it worked, but what if I was left behind there?
Well, I figured you could escape alone then, or something.
Also, you're one to talk, Akane. You literally set off a nuclear reactor before we were ready or really discussed the plan. You kind of rush headfirst into stuff yourself. Also, I am surprised that the Gatling gun bullets did not just go through Junpei and Carlos and hit her. You would think they'd be strong enough to do that.
But that way of thinking is completely wrong. Being the sole survivor does not make me happy. There's no point in living once you lose the one you care about the most.
Akane. I'm sorry. I never meant to ever cause you pain like that.
What's that?
Well, remember back in elementary school, your dream was to wear a ring on your left hand? So...
Junpei?
What's the matter?
Junpei.
Junpei?
Junpei, you're an idiot.
Junpei? Thank you. Thank you so much. But... you know this is my right hand, don't you?
Wait, what? Oh, you're right.
You fucking idiot. I know you're caught up in the moment, but really, dude?
It looked like the left from my side, so,
Because that's your left.
That's just like you, Junpei.
Well, we'll move it to the correct finger later.
Okay, now you're starting to sound like the Junpei I remember.
I'll do it officially after we escape from here.
I understand. So, until then, I'll leave an empty spot open. It's been put on reserve.
I like how Carlos is just sitting back and watching this. Alright. Time to get out. Surely this plan has no flaws whatsoever, right?
Akane, do you remember the X passes for Junpei and me?
Yes. Normally, when someone shifts, they forget the memories from the last timeline. But I'm used to it. It's all there.
But wait, hold on. Carlos and I remember what happened before, too.
Well, I'm guessing it's because Carlos has unintentionally done it so many times. Junpei, you sort of did it at least a few times. Technically, at least once, but it could have been a few times in the events of 999. So...
Huh. I think the memories were strengthened due to the resonance effect. Those with the ability to shift... there are 3 of us here, so...
But I wonder why. Why have 3 shifters gathered in a place like this?
Doesn't really seem like a coincidence.
True. Even if we really are seeing more shifters in the world, the probability...
Wait. The numbers are increasing?
Mankind is about to face an unprecedented crisis. As it stands now, we'll lose 6 billion lives. I assume mankind has sensed that and is adapting. Even though it's, in reality, only a small portion. There's no way there are tens of thousands of shifters.
Then it's definitely on purpose.
Yep.
But we signed up for decom of our own free will. Wait a minute. But maybe we just think that, and in actuality...
We did exactly what Zero wanted?
They could have just guided us here. Or they planned on, or they built this knowing that we would come here.
It's highly possible.
Ah, damn! What is that bastard thinking?
Wasn't it because he needed us to shift?
Why would that be important?
Well...
It'll all be over once we get out of here anyway.
I mean, Akane needed you to shift to save her. So, you never know. You obviously would need information from some other timelines, probably.
You're right.
We couldn't care less what Zero has planned at this point.
You sure about that?
We need 6 X passes. We know 5 of them already, so 1 more. Akane, tell us one of the other X passes.
It's save.
Well, all the other ones are entered already, so yeah, just enter save. Error.
Hey! What the hell?
Wait. Is the X-Pass wrong somehow?
That can't be!
Yeah, let's try the other one too!
Akane!
It's doll.
Nope.
What the?
No way.
But why?
X-passes are sent to their respective histories. X-passes from alternate timelines are not applicable.
What?
Well, if that isn't just the biggest kick in the ass, yes, Zero planned that far ahead. To the point of knowing to set the passwords for only specific timelines. Have you noticed that each character has multiple passwords? The ones we've gotten have been dependent on the timeline.
No! Junpei.
Now this is hilarious. How perfect. Why did we even struggle through all of that just now? Those guns turned my body into Swiss cheese. And you're telling me that it was all for nothing? All we did was die in vain?
There's gotta be something else we can do.
So, just one person needs to die.
What?
Just one more person, and Akane and Carlos can...
Junpei, you.
Wait, Junpei!
Hey!
Oh, hi. It's the child. Oh, God.
Oh.
Junpei!
You're...
Penalty. Penalty. You are charged with a rule violation. That means you must be punished.
Punished?
Time to exterminate.
Exterminate?
Oh, God. He's a Dalek. Oh, God. He's Naruto running. Okay,
Kane!
Ow! Okay.
Ah, damn it, he's so strong.
I think we need to...
Any more of those punches and...
I think we either need a way to defend ourselves, or we need to shift. Because I think we're fucked here. This timeline is screwed. Hi. Interesting.
That was Q-Team.
Yeah, that's a good point. Have you noticed? This is the timeline, or the set of timelines, where Q-Team was executed. So, the child shouldn't even be here. Whoa.
What? How? How did I see Q-Team? Doesn't matter. I gotta do something. If I die now, Junpei and Akane, think. I gotta think. There must be a way. Some way to survive this situation. There has to be.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
That's it! Shift! I could shift! There's no way I'm leaving Junpei and Akane behind. I'll come up with a plan in another history and jump right back. But where do I go? Which history should I jump to? Damn it! I don't have time to think. Then...
There's only one history to go to. The one where we killed Akane. And I apologize that we haven't gotten to Q-Team yet. AKA the last escape room.
Junpei! I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane?
Yeah, I'm sorry we haven't gotten to the last escape room with Q-Team yet, but, that's how the game goes. Sometimes it puts you in one path, and one path only.
I just killed...
Hey, welcome to a really bad timeline, Carlos.
No. Why is Akane? This is the history where Akane was killed. I killed her. No, I didn't kill her. The one who did was me from this history.
Yeah, I was wondering when you would notice that, man. Your arm's kind of gone.
Oh, this can't be kept like this. I need to do something at least. The anesthetic worked somehow. The pain's dulled. I don't know how long it'll last. Regardless, who was that kid? I have to figure out who he is somehow. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. That vision I saw, I have to tell Q-Team.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I'm counting on you, Gab.
The Ancient One will not disappoint, but the Ancient One is confused by these different actions. You must be from another history. The Ancient One approves of your brash decisions. Ancient One, away. The Ancient One is finally grateful for some cheese!
Now then, what's left is figuring out who that kid is. He might have been the one who killed Junpei in this history.
Maybe. All sections of that are now finally cleared. Interestingly, there's still one part that's locked because Carlos needs to jump back or shift back to that point. But this is finally done. There's this, which, I mean, we could do, but there's no point right now. There's this, but we'll take care of that later. And for D-Team, well, we still have these. However, we could go here. Beforehand, however, let's not do that for a minute. 'Cause, oh boy. Let's wrap it up with one more escape room before we finalize this. 'Cause after this, I can confirm you that the rest of the game will simply be cutscenes and decisions. Yes, there is no final escape room like the last two games. It's just these. And you do them in whatever order you damn well please. So let's give Q-Team some love, finally. With their final escape room. Triangle.
I'll go check out the other rooms.
Have fun.
Hmm. 1810.
That Eric. Why is he even bothering to look in the other rooms? We already searched through each one when we first woke up. Nothing.
I don't think we've seen all of them. There was that one room we couldn't figure out how to get into.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, well, that's happening.
Let's go!
Whoa.
How crazy is this? I was tapping spots on the wall in the hallway when...
You opened some kind of secret door. You did good. I'm impressed.
Oh, wow. This room has a whole lot of books.
You like to read?
Do you like to read?
Hello, DC Douglas.
I don't know.
Come on, you're talking about yourself here.
I don't know. Do I like to read?
So, what is this room anyway?
A study? Though it's practically an entire library. Seems like someone was just here.
Who? The only one who can wander freely would be...
Right. It's got to be Zero. So that means...
This is Zero's study?
If it is, then there's gotta be some sort of clue.
Possibly.
Something about who Zero is, or how to get out of this crazy place.
If anything was hidden in here... Those safes would be the best bet.
Well,
let's start looking.
Let's get cracking. Secret way out. Ah, the good old pantry song. Or a remix of it, at least. These four figures are all posed differently. Is this Zero's collection? I can't say I understand its taste. They look decorative. Maybe they mean something? Are these four figures just decoration? Probably not, as they're all arranged in very specific patterns. This mark on the safe looks like a human. What does it mean? Damn, of course it's locked. If there's a spot for a key, then we should go find one first. Interesting. There's the alien symbol, apparently. This is a paper organizer, isn't it? Maybe there's a clue. Huh? It doesn't open. A bottle of ink. Eric, be careful that you don't spill it, okay? What? Hey, I'm not that clumsy. Whoa! That was close. God. Dude, really? It's a bottle of ink. Let's not spill it. I think this is a fountain pen. And that's it. A pen. Whoever's room this is must sit here doing work. It's just a chair. Nothing strange about it. I'm trying to quit the pen, but okay. There's something written here, but the ink is all blurry. I can't make it out. If we can't read it, then we may as well look elsewhere. It's a simple desk lamp. Nothing special about it. It's an ashtray. There's no ashes inside. There's no trace of it ever being used. Maybe the room's owner doesn't smoke. There's no cigarette butts or ashes in it. Then why have the damn thing? Is there anything in the drawer? Ah, a key. It's got some kind of mark on it. Maybe it can open up one of the safes here. Well, it's got a human mark, so that's a safe bet. This key has a human mark on it. A human. I wonder what it means. Well, apparently it's a number, if you want to believe that. A key with a human mark. Are these four figures just decoration? There sure are a lot of things on this desk. It's almost as if someone was just here. Someone? We're the only ones in this ward. The only person left would be... Anyway, I don't think anything here is on the desk is important. But nothing really catches my eye. This is the only exit. It's not locked, so we can leave whenever we want. Hey, how about we search the room instead of leaving? There's no spot for a key on this safe. How are we supposed to open it? These cracks are pretty big. Maybe we could just break it open? How exactly? It's not a piggy bank. There's no keyhole, but the door is cracked. Maybe we have to force it open? Wow, there are tons of books. Where am I going to start? Don't tell me you plan on reading everything here. You don't have the time, remember? Why are you so happy? Do you like reading that much? Yes, I guess so. I must have liked books even before I lost my memories. There's so many books. I really want to read them, but let's look around for now. People need to read more. But let's open this. The safe is locked. Hey, didn't we see this mark somewhere? Human mark. The safe and this key have the same mark. I hope this opens the safe. Yeah, it opened. Good job. Now to see what's inside. This looks like a part for something. What do we need it for? The letter D is engraved on it. It means you're my darling. No, it doesn't. This key has a star mark on it. Where did we see the star mark before? We didn't. A gun. It's a handgun. This model can use larger rounds. Doesn't the recoil knock you over? That's the common thought, but if you use the correct stance, it's not a problem. I see. You two sure know a lot about guns. Interesting that the child knows. Birdman card. HFGY. Oh right, this thing. This came up. Multiverse in the single path. 1. Video game structure can help explain. Protagonist, P, travels down a road until he reaches a three-way fork. You, the player, chose the left path, and P ends up abducted by terrorists and holed up in an underground cell forever. You try a second time by selecting the right path. You avoid the terrorists, but P is hit by a truck and permanently handicapped. Getting annoyed, you sigh and go back to choose the last route straight down the middle. P comes across a man attacking a girl from an affluent family and bites him off. The girl and Pete fall in love, get married, and live together happily. By this point, the game is mostly over. It is this ending that is considered the best end. But is it really? Multiverse in the single path 2. Taking the multiverse theory into consideration, the P who chose the left path, LP, must think, why am I not the P who chose the center path, CP, and instead stuck in this cell? But if there's only one world, then LP's history disappears once P chooses the center path. Some of you may be thinking, then why isn't it just a straight road? But it's not that simple. What about what happens when the P who picked the right path, RP, gets into an accident, but after some extensive rehab, wins a gold medal at the Paralympics. He marries a beautiful wife, has several children, and by the time he's old, there are many grandchildren too. So consider again, if the world is one single path, what about RP's life? Where did his glory go? What about his happiness with his family? If the only one who remains is CP with his rich wife, is that a true happy end? Fascinating. We already checked out this safe. Well. This safe is big. I wonder what's inside. Maybe Zero's hiding in there. That's hilarious, Mira. Huh? It was a joke, right? No, that couldn't be possible. Now you never know. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest safe in the room. And it's locked. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, look at that. There's another safe. The safe is locked. We can't open it. I think I've seen that star mark somewhere before. A star mark, you say? Well, we got a star key. The safe and this key have the same mark. I hope this opens the safe. Yes, it opened! Time to check out what's inside. Part C. There's a part to something. The letter C is engraved on it. What does it mean? It means you're a cutie full of charms. Eric, can you shut the fuck up? Moon card. Nil. Or NIL. And note 1 in the study. S-02-16. We finished searching the safe. Oh, look at this. A bunch of pictures. This is Spy? Yep, they have the same look in their eyes. So this is Spy. She's a possible paper doll. Does that mean she's thin? Yes. And this is a nice way to, like, get a close-up of all the pictures if you haven't seen them yet. However, what's interesting... Well... This doll kind of reminds me of Carlos. Looks solid and, well, blonde. So this is Carlos. He looks strong. This doll kind of reminds me of Kane. But what are these things called again? Those? Aren't they cat girls for male fantasy? Oh, I know. I think it's called Moe. Kane is so cute. That's it. Wow, one thing we actually agree on. But, yeah. This kind of fits. Considering that, Akane is quite literally Schrodinger's cat. Yes, that's the joke. This doll. Is this Junpei? It's all battered, but it feels thin. It feels like him. This is Junpei? It's kind of scary. Is this me? Why is it sucking on a pacifier? Damn you, Zero. See, even the game doesn't like him. Looks like Diana. Actually, it looks exactly like her. This is a doll made of bisque porcelain. Ah, so this is Diana. This looks like Sigma. I suppose you could say they look exactly alike. So this is Sigma. Does this mean he's got a strong jaw since it's a nutcracker? Is this me? Looks like one of those dress-up dolls. This is all very, like, filled with personality here. However, this Matryoshka doll, is this me? Here's the thing. I want you to take a close look and see what is not right with this picture. Do you notice how Q is just a Q? All the other pictures are here. Except for this one. So that's fascinating. There's a fire in the fireplace. Oh, I know. We can climb the chimney and get out of here. Dude, there's no way it's that simple. We wouldn't be going through all of this if it was. You're right. I'm sorry, I got excited. Also, how the hell do you think you're gonna fit in there? Like, seriously, you think the chimney is gonna be big enough that you can do that? It's a fireplace. There's nothing special about it besides the fact that there's a fire. The chimney isn't connected to the surface. Is it? So Sansa can't get this way. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. I feel like Big Boss still wouldn't like you, even if you believe in Santa Claus. This monitor's not showing anything. There's nothing special about it. Nope, I didn't want to click on that. Thank you. These figures with these odd poses are all over this room. Damn, feels like they're taunting us. Maybe Zero just likes collecting them? I wonder about that. I get the feeling there's a meaning to them. There's a circle mark on this safe. And it's locked, as expected. Looks like we need a letter combination to open it. And we can't do that right now. However, it's just a chair, isn't it? That object is in the way of we want to sit down. Nothing strange about it besides the thing laying on it. It's a normal chair. Yeah. What is this cylinder? There's a bird. No, wait, more like a Birdman mark on the side. It's a cryptix. It opens with a specific set of letters. We have to match 4, huh? Let's try. Here's the thing. HFGY. You may think that's the correct thing. And you would be incorrect. Huh, it's wrong. Wait, didn't we see that same bird mark somewhere? Yeah, we got that car with the same mark. Think they're connected? You would normally think that. Don't you think this chair is different from the other one? It's got a keyboard. That's not responding. I bet the power isn't on. I don't see a power switch anywhere. Let's look around. There's something about this chair, but it doesn't seem like the power's on. Well, in that case, we can't really do anything with it. But we have one last place we can go. Let's go upstairs. Whoa. So amazing. It goes on forever. It's like book heaven. There's no time to wax poetic. Let's search the room. How many books are here? Oh my god. Has anyone ever actually been in one of these kind of libraries where it's just like books upon books stacked upwards? I actually would love to go to one of these places, even if I don't really read anything from it. These figures are all over the room. I wonder what they're for. Are they put here on purpose? You'd think. It could be some kind of hobby of Zero's. There's a moon mark on this safe. And of course it's locked. Looks like we need a set of letters. Maybe getting the correct combination will open the safe? Only 3 letters. Okay, let's do it. Notice we have a moon symbol. Nil. N-I-L. Well, that fits. N-I-L. Huh, I guess I was wrong. Did I? Do I actually need to just click it? Oh, wait, I think I know what happened. You need to click the open. Alright, that's kind of my fault, but for some reason I thought that was just part of the background. Oh well. Yay, it opened! Let's see what's inside. This is a strange part. The letter E is engraved on it. Yes, Mira, you make me feel excited. Shut up! A crossbow. It's silent and easy to use. Does that mean it's good for assassinations? Don't say scary things like that. It's also the favorite weapon of Daryl Dixon. Sun card. Also nil. But that doesn't seem right. We opened this safe already. So what's this figure for anyway? Who knows? Maybe it really is just for decoration. I wouldn't say that. By the way, there's a piece of paper here. This is Polavistan Secret 1. Each Polavistian doll pose has a meaning. Right hand over chest means confirm. Crouching with hands on knees means deny. A doll in the deny pose indicates the meaning is the opposite. For example, nil changes to exist. Interesting. So in this case, if we go over here, where have I seen this? We got a piece of paper related to the figure, didn't we? We should check again. Maybe the correct set of letters. Yeah, here's the thing. The sun symbol also said nil, but since the doll is not really, well, it's in the opposite stance. This one, in the deny pose, that means the password is actually exist. Ah. And there we go. Interesting that it is quite literally the opposite. You either exist or you're nothing. At least according to this. Yes! A successful unlock! Awesome! Now we can open the safe! Let's see what's inside. And now to see what kind of treasures are contained within... What is this? Can't say that looks like treasure to me. Part F. What can we use this part for? The letter F is engraved on it. You're soft like a feather in my arms. Shut up! What's this lever? It's hidden away in the safe, so my bet is it's for something important. Really? Then let's pull it. Oh, chair's on. Soup song. The pose of the figure was a clue to open the safe, and we better study each Polyvistan figure's pose carefully. Here's the thing. Based on the fact that it said note 1, there's clearly another one somewhere. Somewhere. Unfortunately, where it is... Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, this is a feather duster. I've never used one of these before. I can't say I've ever even seen one. Some of the things in this study are so old-fashioned. Does the room's owner like using retro things? I guess. Oh, I think the power's on now. What's the keyboard for? Let's try putting something in. Well, we have this. That would fit. S0216. S0216. Yay! I knew this code would go here. So now what? Oh my god, that's adorable. Hey, you okay? That sure startled me when it went up so suddenly. Yeah, it scared me too. You were worried about me, Eric? No, I wasn't! What was up there anyway? Oh yeah, I think the number we put in is probably a book's number. I see. Entering the correct code makes the chair go up to get the corresponding book. So we were lucky this time and got the right number. What book did you get? It's more a piece of paper than a book. And here's the other note. There are additional poses for the Polyvistan dolls. From left to right hand raised is the grass dance, move 3 down. Left hand raised is the sand dance, move 5 down. Left hand extended out is the wind dance, move 7 down. These poses are used as a communication method with distant friends to indicate a change of date or order of letters. Fascinating. They're in the sand dance, grass dance, and wind dance poses according to the paper. But what do those dances mean? It says shift 3 for grass dance, shift 5 for sand dance, and shift 7 for wind dance. Shift? So what exactly do we shift? There are 4 of them, so what we should look out for? Well, you remember this? Birdman card. This message doesn't really make any sense. But if we take everything we just heard and shift the letters, going up or down, I guess, in this case. Anything like that nearby? If we do that, we actually get a, an actual word. M-I-N-D. Mind. Alright, it opened! I knew this was the right answer. Part B. A strange part. It's not really useful right now. The letter B is engraved on it. It's gotta mean you're so beautiful. Shut up! We also got a second note. Bullet for C-Team, arrow for Q-Team. And then it also says acid for D-Team, but it's crossed out. There's nothing in the cryptex anymore. I see. These figures were the hint to open the cryptex. You shift the letter according to the pose. Child's play. Jeez, Eric, you make it sound like you knew how to solve it from the beginning. So, yes. We don't have acid, obviously, but we have a crossbow and a gun. So, the answer is obvious. The note said arrow to Q team, so maybe we need to shoot this with an arrow? The note said bullet to C team. I guess we shoot this picture with the gun? Perfectly conveys how stubborn he is. The note said acid to D team, but there's a line through it. What does it mean? It means don't do anything. Well, better get the crossbow. The note we found said arrow to Q team, right? Meaning we need to shoot our pictures with the crossbow. But hold on a second. It still feels really weird even if it's just pictures. Whoa. 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 We did what the note said with arrows to Q team. Let's do the bullets too. So how about we shoot them? I know they're just pictures of dolls, but it still feels kind of wrong. Whoa. 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 Yes! I think we did it! Shooting pictures of us as dolls feels worse than I thought it would. We finished, so don't dwell on it. Come on, look. There's something behind it. Oh, something's here! What? A grenade launcher. A grenade launcher? Just holding it makes you want to blow something up. I think I know the feeling. Blowing a huge hole in the wall just feels good, you know? I'm sure it's fun, but please control yourselves, okay? You better be careful handling it. There's nothing left. Interesting that the child's picture is the one to fall. The picture of my doll face fell out. We could put it back later. I don't know about that. Interesting. Do you remember what number this stood for? It stood for 0. Grenade launcher. This thing will blow that safe's door to pieces. Hold on a second. We'll be in pieces too if you fire that thing here. He's right. We don't even know how much firepower it has. And how about we shoot it from the 2nd floor? Come on. That's gotta be far enough. Well, I guess it's a little better to shoot it from here. Fire in the hole! Wait, we haven't really checked to see if it's really safe. Oh my god, I didn't think it'd be that powerful. That's why I said to wait. We're just lucky we're all okay this time. I think the door broke open. Everything is fine, so let's just go back downstairs. Whoa, it really is in pieces. Let's see what's inside. Hope nothing's broken. Not you. These figures are inside the safe and they're all in the same pose. Must be important somehow since they were locked in the safe. Hey, there's something else in here. Part A. It's a strange part. What can we use it for? Letter A is engraved on it. What does it mean? I think it means you're adorable. Eric, shut up. J-05-03. This pose is the wind dance, right? Yeah, it means shift 7 down. All 3, huh? What exactly are we shifting down 7? Let's try inputting again. So what we got? Oh, not you. J-05-03. Except, that's not correct. That's strange. I put J-05-03 in it, right? Hey, didn't we find a note in the safe we blew up? Huh, you know what? There was something else in there. Yeah. So, if you can't tell, shift 7 down. For all of them. So, by that logic, if we shift them down, we get Q 12, 10. Oh, it worked! Have a safe trip. Just kidding. Make sure you get whatever's there. Ooh, that was scary. I almost fell out of the chair. I don't really see a need to have this device, though. Why not just move the books? I know, that zero's super weird, right? So, what did you get? Oh, this. A blueprint. Now we can actually see what we need to do. Literally just attach the pieces together. A plus B, C plus D, E plus F, and then AB plus CD, and then AB, CD plus EF. It's fairly self-explanatory. You don't even really need this. The figures were instructions for shifting the code on the note found in the safe. Well, may as well do it. Part A. Not with you. Not with you. With you. Put that with that. Where are you? Where's part C? There you are. Part C. Part D. Combine that with this. Combine E and F together. And then combine that with this. And congratulations, we have it. It's alive! So, what is this thing? Maybe it's a key? Even if it is, it's way too big. Could be a weapon, so maybe a key? Have you noticed that we still have the gun, the crossbow, and the grenade launcher? That's surely fine. Nothing bad will happen, right? It's a big safe. The door is locked. Locked. The last key we have is... well, this key should fit right in. I hope we can find clues to who Zero is this time. Something awesome has to be inside a huge safe like this. Yay, it opens! Huh? Kill one. You found it. And that, everyone, is the last escape room in the game. Like I said, there's no final escape room. It's just whichever one you pick last is your last one. And funnily enough, this is one I see people pick, like, around the beginning of the game. I see people pick this one, like, sometimes as the first escape room for Q Team. No idea why, it's just a popular choice. And it's not hard to see why, it's not that difficult.
What does kill one mean?
It means kill one.
Must mean we have to kill someone.
We have to.
Oh yeah, the monitor.
What the?
Is that...
No!
Junpei!
Yeah. We're in the timeline where D-Team was executed, Junpei was cut up, and Carlos killed himself.
No!
Did Carlos just kill himself?
I think so.
But why?
Maybe it had to do with Junpei's body?
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. D-Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 5 are now deceased. As a result, 5 X-passes will be revealed. Fight, jump, blue, red, milk. That is all.
Wait, it mentioned 5 people, right?
Aside from us, Akane's left.
But why in the world did D-Team...
The execution. Back during the vote at 1330, D-Team was... well, The reason why isn't the issue. What's important is the reveal of 5 X-passes. In other words...
If one more person dies...
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, man, we got ourselves a real Mexican standoff here, boys.
Hey, guys. We should stay calm now. Let's just put these weapons down.
Put yours down first.
But what are you saying, Eric?
How the hell did he get a hold of the grenade launcher?
If I put mine down, then you'll...
Huh?
Look over there.
Why, Mira? We're in love. Aren't we?
Eric, this will be hard for you to hear, but I think you might be mistaken about that.
You're lying!
Then why is a gun pointed at you right now?
No, it's not what it looks like, Eric. I love you with all that I am.
Mira.
So you know what you need to do, right?
Huh?
You don't get it?
What do you mean?
God, how dumb can you get?
Mira, this isn't you trying to get Eric to kill me, is it?
Don't be stupid. I have this gun pointed at him so that I can protect you, of course. If I drop my weapon, then Eric will...
Then Eric, how about you putting yours down first?
No way! Not happening. If I put this down, you'll definitely kill Mira.
There's no way I would.
How would I know? What proof do I have that you won't up and fire that thing?
Wow. This is complicated. The second someone puts down...
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this.
Yeah, the second someone puts down their weapon, all hell is gonna break loose.
If just one more person dies, one more person. One more. Just one more.
Yup. Who will you kill? This is one of those decisions. And again, you could put in some options for some funny little text. Gab, he is not here. Yeah, clearly he's not here. The Ancient One is not involved in this bullshit. Carlos. The dead cannot be killed. Akane cannot get to Ward C. What about Q? Please input Q's name. Fascinating. After all, Q wouldn't be their actual name. So, what is their name? What about Zero? Is Zero in the room with us right now? Do not know identity. What if I just type in me? You cannot commit suicide. Seven. No. That's too bad. Alright, I think we've exhausted all of our funny answers. So, it either has to be nobody, Eric, or Mira. Well, I think we know the correct solution. We're gonna kill Eric. Oh, how I've waited for this day.
Are you for real?
Yes. Good God, that blood spray.
This is a joke, right?
Looks like it got you pretty good. You'd probably come out okay if we moved to help you right now, but...
Mira?
Eric, I'm going to kill you.
I see. Of course. You only need one more.
Do you have any last words?
Mira, I forgive you. You look better when you smile.
Why?
Jeez.
You're asking me that? You're the one who took the first shot.
Yeah, you're right, but...
I see we're using some clever camera angles to disguise the fact that we can't show a difference to his character model.
How can you be so...
Well, never mind. Eric was shot in the face. Where?
calm about it?
Calm? Oh no, I'm actually surprised right now. I had no idea his last words would be the same as my firsts.
Your first...
No, not that way. It's something else. First of all, it's not as if I was actually dating him or anything.
I guess you weren't really in love then.
I suppose he thought we were, though. I just let him go since it would have been a hassle.
A hassle? What about how Eric feels?
His feelings, huh? I haven't really been able to understand emotions my whole life. Anger, sadness, pain, fear, and things like love. So when Eric said he liked me as much as he did, I didn't know why. I don't even really understand what he said before he died.
Uh-oh. Good God, that blood got everywhere.
What are you doing?
I'm going to touch Eric's heart. Ever since I was little, I've always been told I'm callous and unfeeling. Why did the faces on people change? I never understood what expressions were. I'd take a mirror and practice making them every day, but they never quite looked right. One day my mother told me something. Deep inside a person's chest is an object called a heart. This heart controls their emotions and changes their expressions. I remember thinking, that's unfair. Why was everyone hiding this important thing inside so no one else could see? I wanted to see what it looked like. I decided my first would be a woman, about the same age as my mother.
Ah.
I waited on an isolated street so there would be no bystanders. And then I stabbed her without warning with a small knife I brought with me. I'd practiced on animals, but I was still surprised by how fast she collapsed.
Why did you do this? I want to see what a heart is. I think I'm the only one who doesn't know. Oh, God. Hey, that's where you hide it, right? I know where it is. Hurry up and show me! I forgive you.
God, talk about some...
So please, don't ever do something so terrible again. Can you do that?
God, talk about someone too pure for this world. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna stab you and cut out your heart. I forgive you. What the fuck?
Why?
Because smiles look better on you.
Smiles? The woman didn't answer me. Patted at her face for a long time. She didn't even blink anymore. When I gave up on waking her, I thoroughly searched for her heart. It took some time, but I soon felt an unfamiliar, warm, comforting sensation.
I knew it. It was here.
The last expression the woman formed on her face was a smile. Well, that's when I realized that this kind of moment was when you should smile. I began to hunt for that, reaching out and touching heart after heart. I was terrible at it at first. I barely touched hearts, and always badly. But after doing it over and over again, I eventually got better at it. Fear, hatred, sadness. I learned about so many emotions by touching hearts. And there was always new expressions to see. But unfortunately, after that first, I was never able to find that comforting heart. I wanted to feel that warmth one more time. I wandered aimlessly, searching to find someone who held that same warmth. And that was how one day I came across Eric.
You are a crazy individual, you know that?
He was working at an ice cream shop. With one glance, I could tell he was useless. No talent, no worth, nothing.
Oh, God.
I've seen many hearts of those like him, but none held my interest. Naive, helpless weaklings. It's as if they're amusing creatures simply there to be exploited. That's all I saw them as. But Eric, something felt different with him. I stopped by the shop several times to watch him. I just had to figure out how he was different from all the others. I tried talking to him. I spent time speaking with him, going places together to learn how he reacts. But I still didn't know. At one point, I thought I'd made a mistake. But oh, this is it. I knew Eric would be different. I had a hunch when I first met him, and I was right. I told you, didn't I? And his last words were exactly the same as my first. How incredible is that?
Ugh.
Oh,
Sound.
This person really, truly loved me.
It's a great job that we didn't take the time to actually model a beating heart. I guess that would have been too much.
So this is love. This.
Well,
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Eric. D Team, Diana, Vi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-Passes will be revealed. Fight, jump, pour, blue, red, milk. That is all.
yay. I'm sorry I wasn't talking much through that, but she had a monologue going, so. Do we not have a shower? Like, you want to clean that up a little bit, Mira?
I just noticed.
What's up?
I think that's an anagram.
You just noticed that?
An anagram.
You've switched the letters around to get a different meaning. The truth is invisible.
So that's what it changes to, huh?
What do you think it means?
I'm not really sure. Maybe it's similar to a human heart. You can't see it because it's hidden inside your chest.
Sure. The Ancient One is terrified of what the fuck is going on. Oh my god. Even the Ancient One wouldn't do this.
Alright, should I put them in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Fight. Jump. Pour. Blue. Red. And finally, milk.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
The Ancient One will try to keep his distance. God. What timeline is this? And yes, that is one of our mainline endings, if you can't tell by the music. I'm going to skip the credits. If I... Yeah, I can. Thank you. Q End 1. That's Q Team's first main ending. At least we got one of those today. We're gonna have quite a lot to do next part. But for now, we have a bit to complete here. Rather interesting that there's 4 different options. But let's go for the 2 easy ones we already know about. Just get those out of the way. Well, what about Mira? She is crazy.
No, you won't!
Eric!
So,
Why?
regardless,
Mira!
he still dies.
No, not there! If you do it there, then his heart will be gone! Your heart, I have to...
Hey, don't make that face. Smiles look better on you.
What a waste!
What?
See what you went and did?
No! I just...
And lest we forget, you tried to kill me, didn't you? Better not try to weasel out of this.
Uh-oh.
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q, Eric. D Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 7 are now deceased.
Jeez. This couldn't have ended any shittier.
Mira.
Huh. Child was still alive even after getting shot. Interesting how the little announcement counted them as dead, apparently. Also, anyone notice the 2 gunshots and that brief sound that played right after? We'll get to that next time. Side note, if you're wondering where the hell this is in the timeline, yeah, down here. Now, let's just finish this off with this. Well. Nobody. Surely this choice won't backfire.
All right. I'll just slowly put my weapon down first. So now, you two?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
No!
You fucking asshole. How the hell did you survive?
What an idiot.
You're such a dick. One, how did you survive a grenade explosion by going around the damn stairs? Second, who the hell shoots a grenade at a child just and be like, haha, what an idiot.
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q. D Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed.
Hooray.
Let's go, Mira. Let's get out of here and build a happy home and wonderful future together.
Yeah.
I guess Akane just doesn't go and enter the X-Day passes. 3 days later.
Man, I don't think I could be any happier. I have you, Mira. And this bed is super comfy. Ah, I couldn't ask for anything more. Isn't that right?
Yeah, right.
Ah, I hope we can be like this every day. Forever.
About that.
And ever and...
And Mira just ultimately kills Eric. So there's some joy there. And I guess Akane in those timelines just doesn't have it in her to enter the passes to get out. Interesting. But yeah, I think that's where we'll call it for today. Because, like I said, that was the last escape room we had to do. From here on, it's just story. It's just cutscenes, decisions, and occasionally entering in things during the decisions. There's really nothing else to do. Yes, it is indeed. No. Yes, it is very odd that there's only 13 escape rooms in this game as opposed to the usual 16. But, I mean, that's what happens when your game, like, goes through development issues. But, yeah. For now, I am tired. I have to edit this. And also get things ready before the next Somnium Files game comes out, which should be in a couple of hours as I'm recording this. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe because it does actually help out. I know everyone says that, but it actually does, even just from like a motivation standpoint. It's good to support smaller like creators on YouTube and such. And yeah, thank you all for watching and have a good night.